train. So there you go.
All right, we're live. We're at the Hordecast live. We're waiting on our guests to show up, but we got an interesting development. That guy right over there, the neck pisser, he was out hunting mushrooms today, and he got fucking lost.
Yep.
And that is out in the middle of nowhere, looking for a dead body.
He went full Stand By Me. This guy did.
At least it was warm out today.
What's it like being a child star, Pissa, and being stuck in the woods?
Dude, it's horrible. You get molested, you get lost in the woods. Like, don't be a child star.
Yeah. They say that when you're a child star, sometimes drug abuse can be a thing, but I think it's more of, it's more for fun, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, they give you free drugs. What do you expect them to do?
That's what I think,
What's
too.
up, everybody?
What's up,
Free
brother?
drugs?
What's up, Drop Funk? We got Drop Funk in the house. This is our guest tonight. Good to have you with us, sir. A lot going on. Nick Fish is lost in the woods looking for a dead body because he used to be in the movie Stand By Me, and he can't get over his past. WrestleMania happened this weekend. The eclipse happened today. Holy shit. We're going to
die.
About all that.
We'd all die. Didn't happen. Still alive.
That's conspiracy theory, sir. But also, Drop Funk's got some new music coming out. We're going to talk about that. Harvester's got a giveaway. We're going to talk about that. Check out that sweet jersey he's got on from the Michigan Misfits.
Oh, shit, guys, we're getting raptured.
Here, I'll give you a solo. Is he flying in the air? Is he hovering?
Holy shit.
He's levitating.
What a crazy ass. So what's been good with you, Drop Funk?
Oh, everything, man. Everything's good.
Hell yeah, dude, man. It's been a little bit since we've had you on. I know you've been working hard at some new stuff. You got, what is it, the Funkadelics?
Yeah.
Recently dropped something.
Funkadelic album's dropping April 19th, day before 420.
Saved, I think.
The Funkadelic is a group with me and my homie Jackadelic. This is our third album.
Right. How did you guys meet in the past?
That's a good question. Met him through some mutual friends, and we ended up living in the same shithole of a small town, and ended up linking up, making some music.
Right, because I mean, you've met up with a lot of people in your past, not just the Michigan Misfits, who you worked a lot with Sick Made Productions, which we talked about the last time you were on.
Oh yeah.
But I was wanting to reach deep into your roots and like what inspired you, man? Like what got you into it as a kid? Like what did you see the first time that you can remember back that drawed you into like, man, I want to entertain. I want people to hear. Like, what made you want to like pretend like you were on a mic doing some shit?
What made your no parts tingle?
Well, the rope in gym class, but besides that, no, I don't know. I've always had a thing for just creating music, not necessarily being in the spotlight, but just being part of the music scene. And when I was in choir in high school and shit like that, it felt right. And then ended up being involved in, a couple of musicals during high school, and it's kind of fell in love with the life of being on stage.
You're like Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat or something like that?
Yeah, that's a pretty dope one.
Right on. I always dug Little Shop of Horrors, man.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's my favorite.
All about pickles.
All-time favorite.
Pickles.
Killer live from the swamp over here. They just had a flood.
Yeah.
Hanging out, brother. So yeah, man. I mean, that's cool to know because a lot of people don't realize that just because you're inspired to be in something like theater or drama or chorus doesn't exactly mean that you're weird or anything, man. It just means you
I
have
wouldn't
the.
say that.
I am weird.
I'm definitely weird.
I mean, we all may be weird, but what I mean is you got the tick. You just got a tick for wanting to like entertain people, you know? Like me myself,
I got that thing off.
I never did any of that stuff in high school, but I think it was because I had a little bit like a fear of being like made fun of or something. Because in my school, if you weren't into sports back in the '90s, you were like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? You ain't playing basketball, you ain't
Yeah,
wrestling, you ain't fucking playing fucking football." So I just stayed the fuck out of most extra curricular activities. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean for sure. I always caught a lot of backlash for being a choir boy.
I
They
did
needed a
both.
bass.
I know people that catch back shots for being choir boys, but that usually has to do with the church.
Yeah,
Damn!
kind of
There's a
crazy.
lot of lawsuits going on for that type of thing.
Exactly, dude. I saw that shit about P Diddy today, dude, and Jay Z. I
Did he
mean,
did it?
are you even fucking surprised?
No.
Nah.
Not at all.
Did he do it?
I mean, I know that most people like to talk about the underground news, Juggalo news, all this other shit. You know what? Fuck it. We're going straight to the mainstream today because I saw this shit. And you know what? It makes fucking all the shit that R. Kelly did seem fucking minuscule.
Yeah, what's a little piss, right?
I mean, well,
Hey,
yeah,
the
right.
more money somebody has, the
I
weirder the
don't know. I
shit is
love
they do.
pissing. I love pissing down necks. That's what I do.
Yeah, we don't
There's a
hang
direct
piss out to dry.
correlation to a lot of money and weird shit.
At the same
Wait a
time,
minute. Wait a minute. Does that make me the R. Kelly of the Zooligan community?
Yes.
true, but at the same time, you don't have people that are underage pissing down your neck pisser.
Yeah, I don't. You have to be legal age, right? Pissing down your neck.
Exactly.
He be checking IDs too.
So I'm just saying, it's rather fucked up that in this day and age, back then we were like, what? R. Kelly's pissing on underage girls? That's fucked up. And
Now we
this
find
day
out
and
people are
age,
trading their buttholes to Diddy for Ferraris.
and now P. Diddy and Jay-Z are out here fucking sex trafficking people and trying to get men that are straight to fuck what is it, Cuban Gooden Jr. or Gooby Gooden Jr. or whatever his name is.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
That's it. Him. He was supposed to be apparently involved with the producer of some of fucking P. Diddy's music, and he was trying to fuck him, and he came out and said, dude, this guy tried to fuck me. P. Diddy tried to fuck me. He's got recordings of me fucking people on fucking video. It's like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, Jesus Christ, why is everybody obsessed with fucking?
Didn't like Bieber say that
2024,
Diddy made to be his
motherfucker.
asshole? I thought I saw something like that. He said Bieber said Diddy made me toss a salad.
Probably. Would not shock me.
I don't know. I just seen that in the news. Like, it just came up in a lot of my stuff, and I finally checked it out, and I was like, what the fuck did P. Diddy do now? You know, and I seen it, and I was like, man.
He did rich people shit.
Man.
Illuminati shit.
Yeah, definitely trying to control the world with fucking sex trafficking for sure.
Right, man. And that's some sick shit, dude. That's some sick shit. Bootleg dipshit is not down with the sex trafficking. That's not cool.
Nope.
Get yourselves checked into rehab for your addictions. Or go to prison. That's right. Anyway, Drop Funk, I know you kind of jumped into a landmine with that one, but I just saw that shit and I wanted to address it because holy shit, man, if you got that much popularity, why would you risk it by doing shit like that? It's like the singer from Rammstein being brought out on supposed charges of chicks coming backstage at after parties and getting drugged up from their drinks that they drink, and then waking up in a hotel room with this guy fucking breathing over the top of them. It's like, what the fuck?
Very possible.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a fun night.
Man, was there money in it?
If you're famous, you shouldn't have to do this. Is my point.
So Drop Funk, worst porta potty you've ever experienced.
That's kind of early for that question, but go ahead.
I want it.
Actually, it wasn't a porta potty that I experienced, but my older brother one time decided he was going to go and take a shit in one, and I tipped it over on him.
Yes! Woo!
He wasn't too happy about it.
That happened on our show.
I have actually done that to somebody before.
You know what you can also do? You know that they have those circular vents right at the top of them?
Yeah.
There's a screen in there, but if you take a rock and throw it down hard enough,
Oh, it
goes
splashes
down straight
asshole?
into the water, and the water splooshes up on the asshole of whoever's in there. It's fucking beauty.
Done.
Beautiful.
Camp Zool, here we come. No, so I did the same thing. No jokes. I used to do some iron work, and we would have these big man baskets, and my buddy had to jump down and go to the fucking porta potty, right? We had this old rickety, like it looked like a military surplus porta potty. So I kept messing around, and I was throwing stuff at the porta potty while he's trying to go to the bathroom. While I swung the basket, and it hit the porta potty, and it flipped the thing on its side. It was so funny. The dude was trying to kick the door open, but because the porta potty had kind of twisted, the fucking door wouldn't open, and you couldn't see like you can
That's
only see
shitty.
like this. Yeah, dude, you can only see his feet fucking hanging out. Like he's just trying to get out, dude. He's like the blue bull's getting on me. It's fucking splashing all over him, dude. Fucking great. Yes. Oh, where'd bootleg go?
Sometimes.
I think
don't
his
know, I'm taking
I think
a
his shit
smoke break,
died.
My bad.
Yeah. His he's trying to hide his face a lot since I called him out for being on the on Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know why he's ashamed, you know. He's out searching for mushrooms in the woods, trying to forget his whole childhood stardom.
Nuh-uh.
Would you consider that a conspiracy?
Yeah, let's talk about that, man. You got a new album out called The Conspiracy Train, correct?
Yeah, Conspiracy Train. It came out on the 1st of March 3rd or 1st. Read it back. There it is on the screen.
Does that have a particular topic to it, or do you just cover?
It's kind of all over the place, all off the wall. A lot of shit mentioned in there. You just got to kind of listen to it and read between the lines.
Oh, I read in between my lines.
Yeah.
And you also
I can't read.
You brought this album up also as well. This just recently is the new one about to drop.
Yeah, Funkadelic, that is dropping on April 19th. There are 2 singles from that out already.
I'm dead serious. I'll snort a line, read a whole book, and then snort another one.
That's a dope cap you had on that picture too, man. The Drop Funk written upside down and backwards.
Yeah, thank you. That was a Christmas gift.
That thing's dope.
Appreciate that. Yeah, that album's fun. My homie Jackadelic produced it, made all the beats for it, did all the engineering, and it just had fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
So you plan on doing like a release, like a couple of tracks at a time until you get them all out, or are you gonna just giving people a taste and then gonna drop the album?
With Funkadelic, we've already dropped 2 singles off of the 3rd album, and so trying to take the route that most artists are doing nowadays, where they tease people with singles and then drop the album. Personally, I like to just drop an album.
Yeah.
But I guess the way to do it is to build up the hype. So we're trying to do that.
Yeah.
Now, with my personal album, I've got an album that's out the next week on the 26th, April 26th. That's just, I'm dropping the whole album. No teasers, no singles. Just dropping the album. That's
Just like,
called Last Stop.
yeah.
They're coming to get me. I'm scared.
Fucking guy in the woods.
The fucking skinwalkers.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
different. Who does your stuff for your artwork for your like albums and stuff?
Actually, my homie Jackadelic did both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks dope.
Yeah, thank you.
And Body Rot from the Michigan Misfits has helped you out in the past too, correct?
Yes, he has. Yeah.
He's just the coolest juggalo I know.
I know, he's the most down juggalo too. He fucking represents the hatchet on the fucking daily.
Yeah.
Every day he hits me up with a whoop whoop in my fucking DM, dog.
Does he? That's interesting.
We can't hear you.
I know, you gotta get something to. Bootleg's fucking phone is bunk.
Come on, Bootleg. I'm in the middle of the woods and my shit's working primo. The fuck?
He bought a North Korean Apple.
I don't know,
Each with a bite taken out of it.
am I coming in better?
Yeah. You
I was
don't
gonna
come
say-
good at all.
He was coming in.
That every day, both Jackson and Body Rot hit me up and say, "Hey, yo, you gonna come up to Michigan so we can have a Fago shower and chant ICP?" And I said, "Y'all live too far away. I'm in Illinois. Come on now."
Right.
And then Diddy hits him up and asks him for a different kind of shower.
Make it rain.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nasty, nasty. Y'all are nasty. Yeah,
So,
man. What about live shows? Are you doing anything live? Drop Funk.
I don't have anything lined up at the moment.
Now, do you prefer to just work in the studio and put music out at that? I mean, I know you've been around for a while, so have you gotten to that point where it's like, I'm not going to do as many shows, but I'll still put out some material because that's what I like to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'll perform when needed. I prefer to be paid, but wouldn't everybody?
Yeah.
But no, I continue to make music really for myself. Other people like it. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Now, see, that's a beautiful thing. When you're making music because you want to, entertain yourself with it. Me, myself, if I was to put something out like this show, whenever we do shows, it's very rare that I'll go back and rewatch what we've put out. Because, I don't know, I feel kind of like, why do I have to sit here and watch myself, ask these people questions and stuff? But in the past, I used to. But that's kind of cool that you're one of those artists that likes to listen to or actually perform your own stuff. Do you go back and listen to your own stuff frequently?
Sometimes, when I put something out, especially, listen to it, for a couple of weeks and then move away from it because I hate it now.
Yeah, you start picking your own stuff apart, right? Like you're like, oh man, I should have done something different there or whatever.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but it's all right. It is what it is.
Right. After so many albums, I'm sure you get used to that routine. Like, man, I just gotta. This is good enough. This sounds great the way it is. Don't nitpick it apart too much. Because I'm sure there's a lot of that when you first started. I mean, how was it writing your first material? Do you remember what that was like?
Oh, I was trying to make songs with rhymes that I wrote previously that weren't to a beat. So no structure. And
Nice.
my very beginning stages. So it was like trying to take poetry and put it to a beat. So in order to make things work, I had to learn about structure. And, basically, I learned to count to 4. Like any good drummer, Any
What do you
good
do
drummer can
when
count to 4.
What do you do when you get writer's block?
I don't make music.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I find
Pretty
something
much.
to inspire me. Now, honestly, music does inspire me. But what also inspires me is doing other things that I like. So instead of continuing to do something that does give you pleasure, but you get tired of it, or you get writer's block, or it's just not coming to you, do something else, that you like to do. It makes you happy, gives you, good vibes. Maybe you can
So find your
enlighten
peace.
yourself to get over that writer's block.
I like to poop.
Pooping? Yes, I've written many dope rhymes on the shitter.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Work. Neck pisses out in the woods hunting mushrooms, dead bodies.
Only
Yeah.
problem with writing rhymes on the shitter is you run out of notebook paper.
Yeah. That's when I do is start using the toilet paper, and next thing you know, I gotta use your fucking hand.
So some of the best rhymes I ever wrote probably went down the toilet.
Now, I gotta ask you about one song in particular, and I'm gonna be fucking flat out look like a fucking dumb shit right now because I don't know the name of the song. But what was the thought process? Because I always get this song stuck in my head. Maybe it was on purpose, but I do have your Take Me Home album.
Okay.
What was the thought process behind the Hot Sauce on Yo Titties song? Love the shit out of that song. If
I
y'all
love
don't
it.
know, what's the name of that track? I
Let me put
can't.
some hot sauce on your titties.
Yeah.
I could be your nutty buddy. Yeah, no, that's the jam. Okay, so the story behind that is I'm really a goofy son of a bitch at heart, and I don't always let that shine in the music. So once in a while you just gotta have fun on a track too, not be so fucking serious. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say your most of your songs are about, man, fuck it, take me to your plug because I'm about to smoke all this shit up, or like, or you talk about how you've been in the scene for a while and you know the fucking shit and all that and this, that, and the other, and you got the meaningful songs like Take Me Home itself, and it's like you talk a lot about some really fucking touching shit, and you don't do what I appreciate is you don't have to spend a lot of time flexing. You could if you wanted to, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's why I brought that song up, because you stepped out of it. Seemed like out of the whole album, that was the one song where you stepped out of the normal zone that you were in, and that song sticks out for me because I love that goofy shit. So I appreciate it, man. If anybody else hasn't told you they love that song, I do.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. I think you and like probably 10 other people have told me they like it. So I must be doing something right.
Take Me Home, though, that one hits straight home every time.
Yeah, that's a banger.
I mean, that's like the anthem, dude. Whenever I hear that, I sent that song to my kid's mom and said, "Hey, let my daughter hear this music video and watch it," And she really thought it was cool too. She's like, "I like that song. It's pretty cool. I like the chorus to it a lot." And I feel like other people that do a good job of what you did with "Take Me Home," like Dubs with his Unshadowed album. That song, that whole album's got a lot of songs on it. Was what I was gonna say. That touch with like a real personal level with people, and you're really great at doing that, man. Is that something? A lot of people tried to be hardcore gangster rap back in the day. Was it hard for you to just say, "Hey, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna write about how I feel about shit," as opposed to just being fucking like everybody else?
Right. So, the whole gangster rap thing I thought was funny because, like, gangsters don't talk about shit, so boasting about being a gangster on a rap song's like a big red flag, no pun intended.
Capping.
You know what I mean? So, I, yeah. No, I didn't find it hard not to do the gangster rap thing. Like, I just make music, and I happen to be a little bit gangster.
That's what I like about your style, because like you seem like you got your shit together with a lot of shit, and you know a lot of shit. And the fact that you've been around and you've done a lot, you've been doing this a while. So anybody that has a lot of that going behind them, I appreciate that shit, like the longevity and stuff, the hard work. Like you said, you make your music for yourself. You ain't out there to try and make a lot of money out of it, even though money would be nice. But the
Yeah,
fact,
hell yeah,
yeah, I
money's
mean,
always good.
yeah, exactly. So, like, I've always wanted to ask you this. What's some really good shows that you've done, like, with some people that you were surprised you got on a bill with?
Um, Tell you the truth, I'm not surprised that I got on any of them. But I did a show. Let's see, for a strange artist. I want to say, holy fuck, not a fan, anyways. But he's a dope artist. God, I can't remember his name. I feel like an ass. But anyways, I opened a show for strange artists, and it was a good time. That was probably the biggest show I've done in my career. It'll come to me in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I could just start rattling off
Yeah, I was
past
gonna
and
say,
present.
yeah,
Oh,
King
it was
ISO,
a
Stevie
drug. His
Stone.
name was a drug.
Ooh, a drug?
Yeah, I want to say, yeah. Fucking
Master P.
Got a man, Snug, Brim, Cognito, fucking Chris Calico, Cut, Prozac.
Prozac.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, I've done
Yeah,
shows with
he's a dope
Prozac.
artist.
You did a
I couldn't
show.
remember his name. Feel like an ass. Sorry, Prozac.
Man,
If
he's a
you're watching
legend,
this,
dude.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I did back to back Tulsa, Dallas with fucking Prozac back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Red rum.
Fucking
He's a good
loves
dude.
it. Shout out to the Michigan Misfits once again. They recently did a show with B Sinister like a few months back with Madness of Bedlam was in the house. And
Nice.
we're not shy of shit of saying what up to the fucking Bedlamites, because me and the Neck Piss especially love the Bedlamites.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like, that's some old school shit. Like, I was telling the Womp thing, who occasionally jumps on here with us, like Body Rot used to. His music reminds me of old school Bedlam, where it's like, man, you don't want your mom to catch you listening to Bedlam.
Yeah.
You might go to fucking therapy. They won't just take your stereo or your CDs away. They'll be like, we're checking you into fucking therapy, son, because you are fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I turn that shit off when I'm in the car with the kids. That's what Bedlam is, or music. What do you mean? You think I should let my kids hear shit like that?
No.
I'm bad influence. I'm bad influence.
I listen to King Gordy and all those guys like that, and
Yeah, my wife got mad when I was listening to Gordy and I had the kid in the car. I was like, he knows not to say that shit.
What's wrong with King Gordy? He ain't that bad, is he?
Yeah.
he can touch some places that people don't like to hear.
You haven't heard him and Bizarre's "I Want to Rape You," Justin?
Yeah, that Justin Bieber joint.
I guess P. Diddy must have been in on that one.
Yep. He probably produced it.
Puffy produced it. Yeah, he's like, "Ooh, I want to rape you, Justin Bieber."
That hot hit joint. They probably did too.
I think everyone in Hollywood wanted to rape Justin Bieber. All the celebrities.
No joke. No
Poor
joke.
kid.
Yeah. I feel Hollywood's a real fucked up place, man. It's a whole bunch of weird sex stuff.
I mean,
Whole bunch of
for a
butt
long
stuff.
time.
do you remember Kevin Spacey coming out? Like, what was it, like almost 10 years ago, where he was like, hey, I was at fucking parties and seeing people raping children and blah, 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 blah. And, I shouldn't be saying this shit in the middle of our podcast, but I'm just saying, he said he'd seen that shit and he had supposedly partaken in things because he felt like he had to or whatever, and he came clean of it, and he got put in jail and his movies are no longer fucking like, available to watch or whatever the fuck. He's blacklisted. But now he came out and said that shit, and everybody fucking shunned him for it because he felt bad for it. But now look, everything's coming out of the woodwork that people are really doing this shit, and it's fucked up.
Oh, there's so many weird motherfuckers in Hollywood. Entertainment, like rich circles. It's a rich people thing, dude.
Yeah. 100%.
They said, I think something that said that because Jennifer Aniston's always on there talking about her pizza parties, and I guess that's like code words for, basically like sex parties and stuff, and it's always has children there and shit.
Man, I want to go to Jennifer Aniston's fucking pizza party.
I mean, same here, but I'm just telling you.
Invite my ass. Come on, I'll wear the mask and everything. I'll just give him a big old chill. Long stick goes boom, motherfucker. Let's do it.
I'll shave my face and look like I'm about fucking 3.
I'm just
And I
saying,
could give them to the party.
Not anybody else, but just Jennifer Aniston. She used to be hot. She's still pretty hot. You know what I'm saying?
So, Drop, you have anybody that you wish you got to work with so far? Like that you kind of like goals to work with?
Oh shit, there's a couple. I mean, I'd love to work with E40.
E40's fucking dope.
Bootleg, a Dayton family.
Dayton family, fucking dope.
Yeah, the fucking Esham would be a fucking awesome, right?
Yeah.
Right? The Michigan Misfits, they be fire.
Yeah. Actually, I do have a couple of songs with them.
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. Go check them out, man. He does a lot of good fucking music with them. Any new videos coming out, Drop. That's from Body Rot. Body Rot is escaped his captors, I guess. And the ransom has not been paid. But that's a good question. Any videos coming out?
I haven't filmed any yet. I'm going to. So nothing in the works yet, but you can expect some in the near future.
There you go. He's gonna do some maybe some lyric videos just to tease some people. That'd be dope too, man. I see a lot
That's
of
not
lyric
a bad
videos.
idea. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Because I appreciate lyric videos because you get to learn the song as you're watching it and it's entertaining at the same time. I think that's a good way for people to fucking like learn their favorite song, because sometimes when I'm listening to Fun Time Guys, I'm like, what the fuck did Whipstick say? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like back in the day they used to put lyrics in the fucking CD booklet, and like they don't do that as much.
Right. Exactly. But you don't get CDs from a lot of people anymore these days either. Like if you buy a live stream, you don't get a fucking booklet with it. You know, when you buy it off Apple Music, it ain't like you get the lyric sheet
They
with
do
it.
they do transcription on a bunch of shit on Spotify now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
get
go
the
to the
lyrics.
song and scroll down. It'll have like the lyrics and it'll be like highlighted like a
Yeah, it's
fucking
like karaoke.
karaoke.
YouTube tries to do that too.
It's fucking.
I think
I'll tell you what.
it's stuff that's submitted from the artist though, as far as Spotify is concerned.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, the
Anybody that
artist
doesn't
can.
give it a chance to get CDs, because I've had plenty of tracks where you don't really get to experience what the artist is doing because they hide some stuff on an actual physical copy. So, plenty of times I've seen that.
Right.
What's going on here? Kenny from South Park? What the
Oh no, it's that one dude, the guy that always makes fun of us and trolls us every week.
Oh, yeah.
The Cucumber Boy. But yeah, we got Rand in the chat. That motherfucking homie's here hanging out. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for stopping by. We got Scoochalucha in the house. What up, y'all? He's hanging out. WrestleMania was this weekend. Anybody catch any of the WrestleMania festivities?
Oh,
No? Am I in a house full of am I in presence of people that don't watch wrestling? Because I don't have
Dude, my
fucking
town
would.
flooded over the weekend.
I would have watched it.
My homie Mike Sanchez went and seen it in person.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's
shit.
dope as fuck.
All I do is work.
Pittsburgh's a hell of a fucking town. That's a hot crowd to be in, man. I am fucking jealous because I like a hot crowd. When I went to Texas, saw wrestling 32.
Try again.
32 in Texas.
No.
We need to get this guy a new phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send him a fucking computer, dude.
Tell you what.
See? I have a laptop. It's right fucking
Oh.
here. But yeah, we don't have to talk about wrestling. It's fine. We'll save that for when the Misfits are on, because I know they watch wrestling.
I used to watch wrestling, like religiously,
Yeah, I can't
Like
watch
in the
it. It was
90s.
there, I would have watched it.
early 2000s.
When you were a kid, right?
Yeah, until like my early 20s. I think I got busy with like music and shit.
Around D-Generation X, fucking
Suck
right
it.
there.
Rev DX.
Oh, you didn't know?
So, Drop Punk. How about releases with your music, man? Are you going to be doing any hard copies, any merch coming out, anything like that?
If anybody wants to reach out to me, I can produce any merch that you want. I don't have any on hand. It goes quicker than I can keep it.
Oh, shit.
So there are a lot of people out there that still do want physical CDs, and I can have them made, but I don't have them on hand.
Oh, so you need to
So
like
I kind of make them on demand, you know.
I got a question for you. If you worked at Body Rot's Rotten Pizza Shop, what would you put on the pizza?
Everything. Then I'd throw it in the trash.
So you have like the ability to do like shirts and all that jazz if you needed to on demand?
Yeah.
I'll have to
Nice.
reach out to you and see what we can do. I like to
Okay.
do a little giveaway with some of the guys that we have on here as merch, and just to kind of help you guys spread what's going on.
Right. No, I appreciate that.
Why is this motherfucker so angry, and why does he watch the show every week if it makes him angry?
I don't know why he does.
I mean, if he's popping on here, he really doesn't have anything better to do.
Yeah, he's probably all out of pickles.
Send all your complaints to John Gublo that we ain't the fake time friends anymore. There you go. If you want to. Anyways, in the meantime, the Hordecast Live's gonna roll on through this motherfucker. You can stop trolling us anytime. Pickles are pickles because they're brimed. I don't care what you have to say about fucking cucumbers. They go on salad or gyros. Other than that, get fucked. All right.
Everything that goes in a brine is a pickle.
Exactly. You could put a cell phone in a brine. It's a pickle phone.
Done. If I put this fucking remote in a brine, it's a pickle.
Yeah, you throw a blunt in a fucking brine, it's a fucking pickle blunt. There you go.
Yeah.
It happens. Pickle phone.
Maybe we should just brine that motherfucker.
You dry that shit out, I'll try it.
This guy fucking cut out again.
You know? Shit. You're taking time.
I don't know what you said the first 10 sentences.
Right. By the way, Harvester, that's a great fucking mask you got on. I like the horns.
Thanks, brother.
It's got 4 of them.
No, I want to get a good look at that real quick because it's got some slime. Is that the battle damage?
Yep, Battleborn.
Yeah, it looks like he's been slapped with a guitar across his head, like Jeff Jarrett got a hold of him. That's some good shit, man. Oh, by the way, Flapjack Wilson did hit me up and give me my shirt. I'm wearing it. That's that shit.
That thing's pretty hot.
Why does the mask have green slime on it?
It even says it's got the Flapjack on the fucking sleeve right here, and then it's got like some like emblem thing he puts on the other sleeve right there. It's a great shirt. I gotta say, I can't complain. He is a lazy fuck, though. He will take a long time with your order, but he will get it to you. So just remember that. At least he keeps it real. He did say, hey, sorry for being a lazy piece of shit in the fucking comments when I posted the shit. So, he's being honest, you know? Anybody that's honest, I'm fucking rolling with that shit. That's why I like Aaron from Undergroundaholics. He's honest. You know, at least he's honest for the most part to most people.
This guy's fucking skipping out. Hey, it's about that time. We need to get this fucking DWN Productions thing given away.
Are you sure?
I know people turned in.
Before, but I mean, you know, we could do it now. You want to?
Yeah, let's get this thing rolling.
Who needs a fucking face?
All right, boys and girls. Got it up on the screen. Let's get this thing going.
Here we go. Who's going to be the big winner? Chicken dinner.
It looks like Shane Garcia. You're the lucky winner of our DWN Productions package. I'm going to hit you up directly, and I will make sure I'll get your address. I'll get it sent out to you. Don't listen to anybody else. You see it here live. I'll hit you up. We'll get it shipped out.
Yeah, just send me your credit card information.
Nah, no credit card information.
Yeah, no credit card information. You don't have to be subscribed to it. Only you don't have to be any of that shit because the Harvester will show you his titties for free. And maybe his feet if you're lucky.
Ooh, I don't want to see my feet. I got fucking canoes, bro. 14s.
14 feet. How tall are you?
Oh, like 5'11".
14s? I wear 10s and I'm like the same height.
You're built like a girl.
You got pontoon feet, man. That's fucking ridiculous.
I'm probably also about 12 inches wider than you.
So you guys have a favorite song besides "Take Me Home" that you'd like to talk about of mine?
Myself, I was gonna say I enjoy that one. I like the song you did with Body Rot where you guys are in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to ask you, because I don't know if I asked you the last time that you were on, why did you end up meeting up with those guys? Like, how did you find out about Sick Made Productions and, like, lead up to working with those guys?
I met them. I got a show in Jackson, Michigan, because I'm originally from the Lansing area. But I got a show opportunity in Jackson, and I ran into them, and we just clicked up.
Oh, yeah.
That was, geez, I want to say 2006, 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. It was back a ways, anyways.
I did not realize that the boys have been fucking together that long in the Michigan Misfits.
Well, they weren't actually the Michigan Misfits then.
They were
So
Body
they
Rot.
They were doing their own thing.
So they were separate?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
I hope
dude.
I'm not giving away top secret information here.
No.
Let me write this down. We might have to use this because, I hope that Body Rot didn't have to trade any favors, you know what I'm saying, to get out here on this the show today, because they were holed up pretty good. No pun intended about the old hole, you know what I mean?
Yeah, with their whole thing, I mean, they do have some kind of ransom going on where they can't get away.
I hope you have a seizure.
I keep sending them fucking money. I don't know where the money's going. They should be out by now.
Jeez, bought fucking masks. I've sent them money for this, for that, and the other. Body Rot's like, hey man, I need a fucking Happy Meal. I'm fucking hungry, dog. I'm like, all right, man. Here's fucking $10. Get you a Happy Meal plus a fucking extra burger or something, because I know you're a big food. You need your food.
He can eat.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just sad that I hear that the ransom ain't even paid. They're just being forced to fucking dance like monkeys for chicken feed, basically. That's not fair to everybody else.
It's not.
But in the meantime, if you want to be really fucking cool, you can check out their single that they got out called Lose Control. And it's got Blaze Your Dead Homie on it, and it's a fucking badass track. They've got almost, don't they have over 700 views at this point, or close to it?
Well, shit, I'm not keeping track.
I'm just saying, man, they're doing a great job with that. I'm just saying, they ain't even around because they've been like locked up. This is word of mouth. They basically were like, we're gonna release this single. We're gonna let the fucking fans push it around, and basically that's been groundwork from just the people that are fans of the Michigan Misfits pushing that around, not them themselves so much. So I gotta say, man, the fact that it's gaining as much traction as it has been some great work on you guys, the fans out there, the Michigan Misfits. So good for you guys.
Hell yeah.
So, Drop Bunk, I got a question, man. I don't know if we already asked this, but if we did, it's my fault. I guess I didn't hear it. But you have anybody that specifically got you fired up and got you on track for doing what you're doing right now? Like any artist that just you gravitated to, and they put you, where you wanted to make the kind of music you make.
I really enjoy the West Coast sound, but when I was young, of course, being from Michigan, I was exposed to all the music from Michigan. So that was like my beginnings of learning about rap music. Was hearing Simkin Heights and Isham and ICP and, a lot of different artists from Michigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in high school, I just got into rapping in ciphers, where we'd all be beatboxing and everybody would just jump in with a little freestyle rap. And I really had fun with it because I always wrote poetry before that. So it's where I kind of put two and two together and started making my own sound.
You just kind of absorbed the entire scene and then decided that you really just liked what you wanted to do it, is basically what's going on. And then, you just kind of ran with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's dope. So you didn't really have a target that you were trying to sound like. You just did your own thing, based off of what you were enjoying.
Absolutely.
And you can tell that it's music, 100%. If you listen to some of his stuff, I only got one album in my car, and that's the Take Me Home record. But I'm going to tell you right now, it does not leave the CD case. It's in there a lot. I play that a lot. It's like he said. He said that his new album that he's putting out pretty soon, very all over the place, The Conspiracy Train. I'm gonna put that back up there for everybody.
It's out now.
I'm gonna say, Take Me Home goes a little bit here, there, different places. But I'm gonna say, is like you were just describing, Harvester. His music does come like from it seems like a more personal place than just fucking trying to look cool, trying to sound like he's.
Yeah, he didn't rope himself into a certain style. He did his own thing.
He does his own fucking thing, and that's very respectful.
I like to think so. I've always had pride in being original. I don't want to sound like anybody else. I don't want to do anything that anybody else is doing. In fact, it got to the point where everybody started rapping, so did I want to do it anymore? I don't know. But I don't do it for anybody else.
Yeah, you do it for yourself.
Myself.
That's dope. You just kind of sit down and you just do your own, it's almost like meditation when you're making your music.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a form of therapy for me.
That's
Have
dope.
you ever thought of switching down to other genres than hip hop?
Oh yeah, I've been in a lot of different bands, blues band, jazz band. I've been in some metal bands.
You've been all over the place.
Jackson there. Jackson was in some metal bands, he said.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. You were a vocalist in those in groups in the past, then, I take it?
Yes, but mainly guitar or bass guitar and vocals.
Yeah. Right. I last time you was on, you did touch on that you play a lot of instruments, or you try to be fluent with instruments.
Yeah, I play a couple. Not very well, but I play them.
Yeah.
Enough to be dangerous.
Yeah. Mainly, I just like to make fucking dope ass beats. Yeah. I've been producing a lot of beats for different artists lately. You guys will hear a lot of my beats coming up soon in the scene.
That's dope.
Nice.
That's cool as fuck. And I was also gonna bring that up. Is that like a labor of love for you that you would like to pursue, even if you hung up your hat for the rapping career? Would you continue in the future to make beats and also write music?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, as long as I'm able to the day I die, I'll probably be making music, one form or another. If we lose electricity, I'll still have a fucking acoustic guitar and a bongo.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to get a beat from you, man, how do they reach out?
Well, you could DM me personally on any platform or email me at dropfunk@gmail.com. Or I've got a BeatStars page also, where I do have some beats on there that you can purchase any of those right from that platform.
Dope.
But if you want something custom, just hit me up.
Hell yeah.
You heard the guy, man. Hit him up. Get some fucking beats.
Not only
Yes, sir.
can people hit you up for possible collaborations?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All day and night.
Hit my dude up. And if anybody doesn't realize, I mean, I wasn't real familiar with what you got going on. I appreciate that you got. So that's one good thing that I've loved about this show since I've been part of it, is I get to see a lot of you guys, new guys that these guys are aware of, and I'm not. And if anybody's not aware, they can just put this guy's name in Spotify and all these other things. He pops right up, man. There's tons of stuff to check
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
He's on my
I need to check
Spotify.
out a lot more.
Yeah.
I appreciate the plug. Definitely.
Yeah. So
You guys rock.
we'll go down the line again. He's got this album out, is currently at the moment, is out. Conspiracy Train. This guy's real busy. He's got also the Funkadelics. What's the release date on that? Is that this week?
That comes out on April 19th.
19th. Okay.
Yeah,
What is this? This one's the 26th, correct? The Last Stop album.
that's right. April
All right.
26th. Last
And that-
stop.
That is not your last stop, though. I asked Body Rod about this. I was like, man, this is not his last album, and he's like, man, as long as that man's got a breath in his body, he ain't gonna stop making music. So I kind of already knew you were gonna say something like that.
That
So,
was
yeah.
good to keep them guessing, right?
Right, dude. 100%. We appreciate you being on, man. Anytime down the line, reach out. When you're doing stuff, we're glad we got to help you plug this stuff. Hey, if you want to hit him up, you want some stuff done, beats, collaborations.
Check his goddamn music out all over all the platforms.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Get some
hit up.
merch,
He's the homie. Next week, or not next week, but later on this week, we got a special show. This guy was in our chat. We're gonna get down to the nitty gritty and find out what we can find out about these guys being fucking kidnapped.
Yeah, I want to know.
Kidnapped. I want to know what kind of things they had to do to get loose to do this episode with us. That's what we're gonna find out. That's the real thing.
Body Rod's pretty fucking supple, and I'm sure that there were some things that were done. Some
We're gonna
things.
find out he's been in Bootleg's basement all this time.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people wonder. But look how happy Jackson looks. He's so carefree right there. Like, man, it was nothing for me. It's like he's done this kind of shit before. Maybe he's getting Body Rod into shit that he didn't realize he was in for. We'll find out though. Next few days, Thursday night, we're gonna find out. Old Bootleg's got to call in that night at work just to fucking do this show. So, by the way, hit up fucking Harvester for his next fucking giveaway.
I got
And
some shit coming from the one thing.
and by all means, conversate with the neck pisser. He's lost in the woods, for Christ's sake. And if you want to be cool, when the killer is live, go bullshit with him. When he goes live, he don't just want to go live to watch people just watch the screen. He wants to conversate with motherfuckers, interact with the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Drop Funk, I'll be hitting you up, and we'll be talking about doing some, like, I'll buy some merch and stuff from you so we can do a giveaway over here. Get some stuff rolling, and then I'll plug. I like to plug you guys and just keep spreading it.
Definitely appreciate it.
He'll probably do something with the Misfits too. I mean, they're going to be on here in the next couple days. Every time we got a guest, it's like crazy about that shit.
Yeah.
But man, thanks for being on, doing some shit, hanging out with us. I know that we are not the most professional people. I got the worst connection in the world, but I appreciate your time, dude, and I appreciate your music and your effort and what you do.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate you guys for having me on and for checking out my music. It's big. Thank you.
I got it up right now, man. I'm gonna start. I want to really look into your stuff personally. All the good things I'm hearing about it. I was not real familiar with any of it, and I appreciate. That's why I said I appreciate the show, and I would like everybody to give him a chance, because everybody I've given a chance this far that's been on the show has been dope.
Well, fuck, we have good artists on. We have good artists on here.
Yep.
Even though
Everybody's been fucking dope.
They are good artists. We don't waste our time with just anybody. And I'm gonna check out the Funkadelics myself because I didn't know about this group, so I'm gonna check them out. But in the meantime, we are the Hordecast Live. I am Bootleg Dipshit. That's the Neck Piss over there, and the Harvester, and the Killa, and Drop Funk, and we're out this bitch. Thanks for hanging out with us.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Thank you.